Let's look at the music industry as a whole. Whether it's country, rock, pop, rap, hip-hop, metal, or something in between. And there's a lot of in-betweens as we've seen in recent years. You can define the genres by the music that is made and the stars that make them. And some stars absolutely go and shine brighter than others. One of them is Drake. He's one of those once-in-a-generation singers who just resonates with people and has big successes no matter what he does. So much so, he's one of the best in the world at what he does. But why is that? Allow us to show you the reasons for Drake becoming the world's top artist. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. 8. How it all started for Drake. As we should with all stories, we need to look at the beginning of Drake's life and the decisions and choices that were made by him and others to lead him to where he is now. But don't think that his life started out great. Because when he was growing up, it was anything but fun, nor was he a foretold child of destiny, as you might have expected. You see, his father left him and his mother to go and pursue his own music career. It wouldn't pan out for the record, and that left the two in dire straits. But eventually, Drake got a major break via becoming an actor on the show Degrassi: The Next Generation after getting some help from a friend. The show helped him and his mom got a better life overall. Plus, it gave him practice for what was to come. Because performing on TV is not that much different from performing in front of an audience, on a stage, or shooting a music video. After he went and did his Degrassi stint, which was over 100 episodes and is something he treasures to this day, he went and got himself onto the rap/hip-hop scene. And we're sure you know what happened when he did that. 7. Making good tracks. Let's state an absolute fact right now. Drake really is good at doing songs. While some have been more than happy to claim that he has been a ghostwriter, he has denied this many times and even gone to war with other rappers about this. Drake has shown time and time again that he not only knows his skills, he knows how to go and make songs that people won't just enjoy, but listen to over and over again. He doesn't just do it once in a blue moon. He truly makes a lot of great tracks every single year. A great piece of proof to this is that by the end of 2020, he had well over 200 tracks that were on the charts in some form. Not all of them are number ones to be clear, but it's impressive nonetheless. And having 200 chart makers is not something you can say for every musician out there today. Inspiration for some doesn't come easy, but for Drake, he just rolls with it. Whether it's doing pure songs, diss tracks, or beats like Upset, which featured his Degrassi crew in the music video, where he voiced frustrations going on in his life. He has a way of just getting things out and making them so people like them. And as long as he keeps doing that, he won't stop making his name bigger and better on the world stage. 6. Digitally in tune. While there were fears platforms such as Spotify would decimate the industry, Drake has worked out exactly how to play it and make money and fame from it. The more songs you have, the more streams. The more streams, the more plentiful the chart positions. The more number ones, the more attention and acclaim you gain, and the higher your fee for touring and collaboration climbs. Drake is so savvy about streaming that in 2017, he decided to release not an album per se, but a playlist. That idea didn't particularly catch on, but More Life was so successful it broke previous records set by, well, Drake. On its first day of release, Apple Music reported More Life was played 89.9 million times in 24 hours. He was also among the first to jump to the gaming world, breaking more records by working with platform Twitch, with more than 500,000 people tuning in to watch Drake play Fortnite in 2018, alongside Twitch legend Ninja. There were many who feared the digital side of music because of what they felt it would do to them and their music. But Drake? He saw a chance to make him and his music and his popularity even bigger, and the effects are there for all to see. 5. The memes. On the internet, memes are everywhere. Some of them are big, some of them are small, but a lot of them have to do with Drake if you know what to look for. We all know the classic Drake doesn't like, Drake likes meme that has been used forever. And if you really dive into them, Drake has a lot of memes about him, international or not. In fact, music fans note that Drake is one of the most memeable people out there, and he's okay with that. He's even gone and used memes to go and promote his songs. He had an ACL injury one time that got memed into an actual Twitter account. Drake doesn't mind the memes, he embraces them in a way, and he knows that if people are using them, they know who he is. 4. Rivalries. In the rap world, having beefs is a major way of getting attention and focus on your product, especially when they're beefs with other big stars in the genre. Drake is not unfamiliar with this concept, as his career path has shown. From falling out with Chris Brown to allegedly being punched by Diddy, which Diddy later denied, Drake has had arguments with Meek Mill and Joe Budden, Kendrick Lamar, and Jay-Z. a long-running tension with Kanye West culminated in 2018 with the revelation, via Pusha T, that Drake had recently fathered a son. And then, of course, there was the infamous phone call that led to a 3-hour Twitter rant by Kanye. So yeah, that happened. Now yes, some of these beefs have been short-lived, and Drake has even made amends with some of them so he can move on with his life. But when was he in the full fire of the feud? Yeah, he went all out, and people paid attention to see what he would do next. 3. Staying out of trouble. Drake isn't a guy prone to scandal or doing stupid things just because he can or feels he's entitled to do whatever he wants. Many in rap and hip-hop have done this and have brought the genres down with them on a certain level, but Drake isn't that way at all. Yes, the son issue was one, but there was a reason why he took so long to admit he had a son, because he didn't think it was his at first. But even then, when he found out it was his son, he went straight in and started being a father to him. And yes, he has lost his temper and gotten into fights, but those got resolved in a peaceful enough way after the fact, and was even turned into an East by sketch at one time. When you think of some artists, you think of their recent scandals and issues over their music. That doesn't happen with Drake. 2. Toronto. Drake loves his hometown. To be clear, Drake doesn't just say he's from Toronto a lot. He likes to do all he can for the city whenever he can. He set up his brand there to help kids get off the streets and into the music studio. He's gone and set up businesses in the area while also helping other businesses get more attention and patrons and such. He's the global ambassador to the Toronto Raptors and was there when they won the NBA title. He's helped endorse politicians. He sings about Toronto so much he got it some nicknames, and on it goes. That helps him be a major brand because he's the favorite of one country and dominates in another, and all that adds up to his success. 1. Being fluid with his music. It's true that Drake is a hip-hop/rap star, but it's also true that he's gone and done style changes or changed up the flow of his tracks to symbolize or resemble other subgenres. Now, on one hand, this has gotten some flack in regards to him being an appropriator or a magpie in terms of not having his own style. But in truth, he just loves to do a different style of tracks and beats, and he likes to experiment. And he's always respectful to those who did the genres before him. He'll even do styles that are outside his comfort zone, like when he did a collaboration in the Latin rap style where he sang in Spanish. What he does next is up to him, and that's what makes it exciting in many ways. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the rise of Drake and the various steps that he took to ensure that he was going to be the biggest star in not just hip-hop and rap, but in music as a whole? Do you personally listen to Drake? What are your favorite songs and albums that he's done? When history is written, will Drake rank among the best ever in your mind? How much bigger can he get right now as he continues to make music? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.